No, I'm talking to you first. Okay. So, hello, Miss Pim. My name is Jasmine. I will be your OTA for the day. And how are you feeling?
I'm a little tired, but I'm okay.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel?
No, it's about a six.
A 6? Okay. Well, today we're going to be, for our last session, we did some cooking exercises. So, we're going to do it again today. And what we're going to do is make a grilled cheese sandwich because I heard you love grilled cheese.
I do.
Nice, perfect. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna prep everything first. So let's head over here to the stove. And so we have, the main ingredients of a grilled cheese is, of course, we have bread, we have butter, we have 2 slices of cheese, and a spatula. And also we have some spray for the pan as well. So, and we have a plate to put in the sandwich. So what we're gonna do is, you remember how to make a grilled cheese, but is it getting harder for you since you have your condition of COPD?
It takes me longer than what it used to.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna make some modifications. I'm gonna give you some advice or to make it easier for you to cook.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna prep everything. So a step over here, and can you show me? Can you show me how you open how you open your bread? Is it
I just make sure that the knot is not too tight, because sometimes it takes a while to get the knot at the bread.
okay?
So I would just open it like this.
Alrighty, that seems good. So for a modification, let's try to. Have you heard of the like one of those bread boxes that are on the counter? You can open it and it's easy access.
Okay.
Okay, that's something simple at Dollar Tree or at Walmart for $5 or less.
But wouldn't it make my bread hard?
We can, or you can put in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Or sometimes there are some bread boxes that have a little opening to make the bread breathe, or you can just have it closed. There's others to make your bread still good.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and take some bread out for me.
Can I wash my hands?
You
Please?
sure can.
Thank you. If I'm in disease going out right now with that COVID-19, I want to make sure that my hands are clean. Thank you.
You're welcome. Perfect. Nice and clean. So, what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is, do you first cut your stove on, or do you prep your grilled cheese first?
Um, I've learned to press it first. It makes it better.
Makes it better. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I want you to show me how you do it.
Well,
You get tired easy, or
I do. It takes a long time sometimes because sometimes I have to sit down and rest after while I'm making it.
okay, alrighty,
I put my bread here,
okay.
and then I just spread my bread out. I normally have some kind of plate to put my bread in so I
All
can.
right. Let's put it on a plate. Would you want me to put a chair behind you just in case you get tired?
That would be great.
All right, let me go get a chair for you.
Thank you.
Alrighty, here is a nice comfy chair just in case. And
Thank
whenever
you.
you feel tired, just let me know.
I have to sit down when I'm doing anyway.
Alrighty, let's put this right here for you.
Thank you.
And then if you want to, you can always scoot a little bit forward.
Okay.
There we go. So go ahead and we can put the bread on the plate.
Okay, I like to mash my breads up because I just like my breads to look the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So I would put them like this, and then I would just spray it on like this.
Okay, you spread the butter on.
Mhm.
Is it hard for you to
It's real
open it?
hard for me, you know. I just have sometimes I have to find somebody to just take the top off.
Okay,
But if I'm here by myself, I just have to keep trying, so I just get it off.
okay.
And it's kind of
Alrighty, so how about I'm gonna help you take it off,
okay.
and then we can keep the lid off in the in the refrigerator, so we don't have to worry about taking off and putting it back on.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alrighty. So would you want to go ahead and spray it on here? Is it hard for you to press this button?
Sometimes
Okay, it is.
it
Alright.
takes me a minute to get it all pressed, you know, on my bread.
Okay.
So I kind of, sometimes it just, takes a minute because I'm slow.
No.
So it takes a minute for me to just spread it all over the bread
Okay.
like that. Sometimes I don't cover the whole bread because I just get tired of pressing and, so.
So have you ever switched arms doing it? So do you usually do it with one arm or both arms?
Normally just my right arm because I'm right-handed, so it's
Hmm.
hard for me to use my left hand. It would take me forever if I use my left hand.
Okay, so how about you try, if you do one hand like this, how about you use both hands and then press it together, and it will be easier and a little bit more strength to press it down.
Okay.
Would you want to try that?
Sure, I'll try it that way.
Okay.
Like this?
Yes. Go ahead and put one finger up right here, one finger right there, and then go ahead and press it down. Is it a little easier? Try to put this finger on here. There we go.
That's better.
There we go. Now let's do the other side. Let's do the other side. Would you want to do both sides or one side?
Mhm. I do both braid.
Okay. Perfect. I think that looks perfect. See how did that feel?
It was well, I guess it was a little faster for me.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable with doing that, or would you want another way?
Um, I can try it like that sometimes.
Okay. Alrighty. So we're going ahead and we're going to flip these.
I
Oh,
normally like to spread it on my bread after I spray it. Can I get a knife to do that?
you sure can. I'm gonna open this right here and get a knife like so. So here you are.
Thank you.
Put it a little bit closer to you. There we go. Are you feeling a little tired? You want to take a break?
Well, since I'm sitting down, I feel really comfortable right now.
All right, not a problem. Would you want to try standing up for a little bit when we cook, or
Yes.
okay, not a problem. You can always sit down and prep the food to not have any. But you can continue sitting down since we haven't put the cheese on here, or do you put the cheese on there?
Um, I put my cheese on while it's on the plate.
Okay, so let's get this out the way, and I'll move this out the way for you. Okay, and I'm gonna close the bread for you. And I'm gonna just turn it like this, cause so it can be easier access for you.
Okay.
Put that right there for now. And I'll put the butter over here. So here are the two cheeses. So how is it opening this cheese, since it's a little hard to find the little plastic, because everyone can never find that plastic.
And you said it just right. Sometimes it's hard to find a little paper wire me to open that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And another way to do it, instead of lifting it, you can always just put it down and then just open it like this. So you don't have to lift it up or use a lot of any of your arms. And feeling a little tired? You want to take a break? Would you want some water or anything?
Yes, I'll take some water, please.
Okay, let me go get a water. Some water for ahead and take a break, let you breathe a little bit. Here's some water. So,
Can you help me open this, please?
I sure can.
It's really tight.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
And then to adjust that, we can always have a container, a quarter of water with a filter in it, so we can have colder water in the fridge, or you can use your fridge to take water out of it with the ice.
My dispenser.
Yeah, dispenser. You can
Okay.
do that instead of using a water bottle because it's a little tough.
Okay.
Okay, feel a little better? Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and open the cheese, but let's keep our hands on the counter so we don't have to lift it up and use all that muscle strength.
Okay.
There you go. Right. So do you put your cheese where the butter is on the other side?
No, I flip it over.
Perfect. Beautiful.
See, on this one, sometimes it takes me a while to find how to open it because I don't see the line like I had on this one. See how you see the little writing?
Mm-hmm.
So I knew where it was to open, but on this one, it
So,
may take me a long time because I don't see it.
alrighty, so the best thing to do is I want you to do your finger like this and scoot it up and you'll see it. So you're gonna do
Mm.
it on this side, you can't find it. This side, until you find that piece of paper like that, then you can find it.
Okay, got it. That's a great idea.
Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and smash those pieces of bread together. Perfect, and let's lay that down. So, what is the next step that you do?
Then I take my spray pan, I spray it and fill it.
Okay, done. When you turn your skillet on, what do you turn on to? Medium, low, high,
Never high.
never high?
Never high.
That's a good
So
idea.
I turn it on just medium.
Medium? Alrighty, so would you want to stand up and try spraying this in the pan?
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay, not a problem, not a problem. So let's go ahead and,
Oh wait, hang on. I turned the wrong one on. 1 minute, please.
no problem. Good eye, great eye.
Okay. Because I saw the little ring around it,
Mm-hmm,
and I know my skillet wasn't as big as the ring. That's how
mm-hmm,
I know that I turned on the wrong one.
no problem. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and spray that pan as much as you can. Is it hard to press? Go ahead and do the same technique we did with the
Okay.
butter. And just hold it down. Perfect. All around. So another way, if it's not coming out, you can always, I can hold it up for you, like so, and then you can spray it like that. You want to spray it? There we go, all around. Perfect. All right, I'll put that back down. So instead of doing that, we can maybe get some actual stick of butter and cut it and then just put it in there and let it melt, and then you can just raise the pan up and swirl it around. Instead of doing that, since it's almost empty, we can do that instead.
Okay.
So would you want this pan to wait to heat up, or would you want to just put it straight in
I like to heat up a little,
there?
and I know when it is heated up, because my butter turned a little brown.
Mm.
So,
Okay, not a problem. So put this to the side for now. And while we're waiting on that, so how is everything feeling? Like, are you feeling a little tired? Are your muscles achy? Are you shaking a little bit while picking up things, or how do you feel?
I'm relaxing now because I'm sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, when I have to cook for myself, I'm moving around, standing and getting things
Mm-hmm.
out and all that. But now, since I'm sitting down, preparing everything and getting ready to cook it, I'm okay.
Okay, that's good. That's awesome. So we can always have maybe a little stool or a chair like this on the side, maybe right here, and we
Mhm.
can always pull it around here so you can move your chair around. And then there is a type of chair that you can have that is rolling, but you can lock it. Not a walker, is a chair that you can just lock it and it won't move. But you can still twirl around, move around, and just going up and down. That would be a great idea to have, and it's a nice size. It's not
Mhm.
too big. So I will
Will
look.
it fit here in my kitchen? Because my kitchen is not so big. Will it fit?
It would fit, but I would suggest putting it over here for safety precautions. Just in
Mhm.
case if you trip over, fall, or anyone else in the house trip or fall, we
Okay.
don't want that to happen. So
Okay.
I'll put it over there for you. But
Okay.
I will look into that and see the price ranges of it, which shouldn't be that much, but it's something on Amazon.
Okay.
Alrighty, so how would you know when the butter is it turning brown? Is it getting a little hot?
Yeah, when it turns brown. Yeah, I think it's ready now.
Alrighty, so would you want to lift that up, and is it too like is the plate might be a little bit too heavy for you?
I don't lift the whole plate up. I just take the seams after the plate.
No problem. All right, so we'll let that warm up, and so how would you know when it's time to flip it over?
I don't know. I just have to keep checking, keep putting the spatula under it
Mm-hmm.
and checking.
Not a problem. So we'll let that heat up. But so to make it, if we could maybe have the skillet on a little bit, like on low, while we're prepping the food, so we can wait because it'll be already nice and warm and hot. So while we're prepping it, so it'll maybe take a little bit longer to cook it. How are you feeling? Would you want some water or feeling tired, achy?
I'm okay.
Okay, would you want any more water?
Sure, I put some more water.
Okay.
I must say, you're so patient with me. I really thank you.
Well, no problem. I'm just trying to make the environment better for you to do certain things at home because it might be a little bit tough whenever having COPD and you get tired very easily, especially while cooking. I can understand it be very frustrating. So the best thing is to help you do something that you still like to do is cook. Yeah, and then also when people can help you do certain things.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have my sometimes my kids come by and they help, but a lot of times there's no help at all.
Oh, I understand. I understand. I have a mother that always tells me when to wash dishes, when to cook and clean. I follow her. I
Mhm.
always, I always say, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I do it.
Mhm. But see, my daughter, she's a very good cook. She's a great cook.
I'm a
She's gonna fatten me up here, 'cause she's a really good cook.
man. I need to get some pointers from her because me, I only can make some ramen noodles.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't cook like that, but
So do you live with your mom?
I do live with my mom. I just graduated from OTA school, and I'm trying to.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Missy. That's
Thank,
good.
thank you. I'm super excited about it. I feel very confident. I am ready after I graduated, I was so excited to get back on the job, start helping people, and I'm trying to save up money to get an apartment.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You gonna are you staying with your parents right now?
I am, and
So why do you want to move out of your parents' house?
well, of course, I'm getting older, and
Mhm.
then everyone wants their own space,
Agree.
but they want me to start having money in my life before I move on because they don't want me to be stressing about
Mhm.
paying bills,
Okay.
which my parents are great, Bluetooth mode, and I love them so much.
Yeah, I know that Alexa comes on sometimes.
Oop, it,
Alexa, stop. Hey Alexa, stop.
okay, I see. So how is it looking?
Let me find out. Almost ready. Not yet.
Alrighty.
Not yet.
So do you only have a daughter in your life? Do you have another daughter or a
I
son?
have a son and a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
My son, he's in his last semester in college. He
Mm-hmm.
goes to Texas Tech, and he's a kinesiology major as well. So
Okay. Well, that's good. Does he cook?
no, he does not cook.
Oh man, that
He does
sucks.
not clean.
Oh my, that sounds like a boy. But
But he's a college student. All this COVID-19 is hard on everyone.
yeah,
Going to school online.
yeah, that is very hard because people doesn't want to get out of their house. They're very strict on washing hands, wearing masks and gloves. Cause see me, I'm wearing a mask right now,
You are?
and and I try to stay safe for my mother when I come home.
It's time to flip it now.
Alrighty,
See? You can see how pretty it
oh
is?
it is.
So I can flip it now.
So,
Sometimes it takes me a minute to
mhm,
try to get it all the way over.
mhm.
So like now, sometimes I have to struggle with it. Do you have any suggestions on this one?
Yes. So what you can do is maybe use your other hand as well. So what you can do is lift the spatula. You can lower it down,
Mhm.
and then maybe scoot, like maybe turn it, and then
Mhm.
use your other hand to help it flip it over.
Like this?
Yes. And then turn it. Oop,
Oh.
oop.
So let's try to put this in the front like this and see.
There we go.
Okay. Oh,
Ooh,
you hear
sounds
it
like it.
flying?
Yeah.
That looks so pretty.
Yes, ma'am, it does. I look, it's gonna be delicious as well.
Mhm.
So another way to do that, there are some certain cooking equipment like a skillet that has a certain device where you can flip it and then you can slide it over. So, for example, there might be a device right here. You can flip it and then you can push it with your hand over the spatula and push it over to make it just like this. Just in case you can't pick it up, it might be a little bit heavy.
That sounds expensive.
So you don't have to buy the most expensive brand. It can be something simple that you can build with your own hands.
Mm.
It can be a clip that goes right here that's non-flammable
Mhm.
and it could be washing dishwasher and
Mhm.
it could be something simple. You can maybe put a plate right here so we don't have to fall over and mess up everything. Or if it's maybe like some eggs, there is a certain spatula that
Mhm.
you don't have to. You hold your hand, it can connect to your wrist, and then you can pick it up and then flip your wrist over. It was like a spatula, but you're not using your fingers. So let's get that out of the way. So it's starting to look very good.
I'll put my sandwich here. Thank you.
Alrighty, so how long do you keep the sandwich in the skillet?
I've never turned it.
Mm-hmm.
I just was taught to just stay close to your food
Mm-hmm.
and watch it carefully.
So how's it looking?
It is ready.
Oh, perfect. So so you can always put it right there and just slide it on there. Perfect. So let's go ahead and cut it with the. Would you want to use a knife or the spatula? And let's turn that off. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Move the knife.
Use a knife. There you go.
I like to cut mine diagonal. It's
Mm-hmm.
so pretty that way.
I
Looks
bet.
professional.
Yes. Sounds nice and crunchy.
Mhm.
All right, looks great. Nice
Mhm.
job, Miss Penn.
Thank you for taking the time out to show me another way of doing things.
No problem. So I will come back next week or next week, and we will do another activity with cooking, maybe something that you like as well. And then we'll continue this for maybe a couple of more weeks, and then we'll see how your progress show. Maybe we can stand up and do it maybe for a little bit instead of
Okay.
sitting down.
Okay.
So it was nice working with you, Miss Penn.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you.